What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you clicking on this video, and I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Before we get into this video, just want to give a big thank you guys to all the support you've given me so far. Started this channel at the beginning of the year, so basically right at the beginning of January, and we're almost at 200 subs. One of my videos almost has 1,000 views, so I appreciate it. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and like this video if you do find value in it. My goal of this channel is just to be as transparent and valuable as possible, as I can to you guys. So just be, have an open, transparent conversations about my trading journey. So I know you guys are a lot of you guys are in the same boat as me, just trying to be profitable, trying to grow. Maybe you're trying to pass a challenge, whatever it may be. I have a lot of challenge videos on my channel. So if you haven't checked them out, check those out too. But appreciate you guys watching, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, what's going on, y'all? So let's go ahead and get into the charts portion of this video. So on this video, I just wanted to give you guys sort of the clean setups that I saw this week. This one specifically being the trade of the week, my trade of the week. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, I put up a poll asking if you guys would want me to show you guys like my trade of the week. And pretty much everyone did say yes. I don't remember how many people voted, but so I'm gonna post like a breakdown of my trade of the week on Instagram, and then like in a short form video, and then obviously post on here on YouTube as well with a longer form video. And I'm gonna show you another trade setup as well that was even better than this one that I took, but I didn't take it, and I can explain that as well. But wanted to go over this this trade I took on the 5-minute time frame on USD CAD. So price was ranging here. We had this huge movement up, trading above the 200 moving average, and we started coming back down, trading below it a little bit, and then as you can see, price is just kind of ranging. The 200 moving average is like right in the middle of price, which I usually don't like. I usually like it above or below price, or ideally right at like a supply or demand if I'm going to take it. But so we make a higher high here, and then we go all the way down, make a lower low here with this blue line. We come back up here, creating a supply zone. We don't break these highs, so we make a lower high, come back down, break this lower low to make even another lower low, creating this supply zone here. So I wouldn't have taken this trade if price came up here and broke this level, but it didn't. It decided, it broke this lower level, making a lower low, then did not break this high, came back down, broke this lower low, created this supply. Price wicked right into it, and then immediately rejected. So I knew that price was most likely going to come down at least to this demand right here. And I had this one drawn up as well, just in case. And you'll see that it actually does react to it. But so let me go ahead and move forward. So I was planning on, once this candle closed, I was hoping it closed bearish just like it did, and then would push down, and I was going to get in right at this candle break, which is like right at the, ideally, if this had a wick, it would be right at the wick, the candle break of the wick, but it had no wick. So just right at the break of the body of that candle. So if we continue playing forward, boom, it immediately moved down, shot down, so I got in right there. I believe on this one I actually had a sell stop to get into this trade. But let's go ahead and move forward. Boom, 3 candles, literally no drawdown at all, and it immediately hit TP. And it even went back up. And I think if I play forward, yeah, it went like past my break even, and then came back down and went all the way back down. But either way, it ended up bouncing off this demand actually, and then just literally flying. I think it moved, well, okay, it moved up a little bit, so that could have been another trade actually right off that demand. But this original supply is the one I took, and the main thing I wanted to highlight on this trade was, even though the 200 moving average was in the middle, market structure is always going to be key. So marking your highs, marking your lows. We did not break the high, we broke the low, came back to the supply. The opposite would be for a demand setup, and those trades are going to play out more times than not. And then even more confluence if your 200 moving average, like if it would have been right here at the supply, it would have been even better. and price was just trading below it, but it was kind of consolidating here. It was deciding what to do. I believe there was news even later in this day. I don't remember exactly which day this was this week, but wanted to share you guys that trade. Now, there's another trade that I want to share with you guys. Let me go off of this. Let me see where it's at. This is where price is at now. And it's right here. So this was let me delete this. This was going to be a beautiful trade. And I was waiting for this actually all morning. This was yesterday. So we had price trading below the 200 moving average, coming down. And then there's a huge level right here, as you can see, that it's not breaking. It would bounce, bounce, came up, bounce, came up, bounce. Price finally was consolidating up right here, and I just had this trend line just for me watching it. Price came down, broke this huge level right here. It finally broke all the way down, creating, and there's a supply zone all the way at the top, which is a perfect ideal setup. So I had it marked up right at the 200 moving average, and I thought that price was going to either just break through this and the trend was going to reverse, or if it was going to respect what I thought it was going to do and move back down. And it ended up moving back down, and I wanted to enter, like, if there was a candle, another candle would close in here and then like have a candle break that's not this long. Let me see. Let me go ahead and move forward. As you can see, price immediately just rejected. So it never even closed a candle in that zone. So this could have been a really good aggressive entry since you never had a closure inside the supply zone. I didn't want to take this candle break just because it didn't look, this was such a long candle break, and this wasn't even like, this was maybe 10 pips, or probably even 8 pips, something like that. But I just didn't want to take it, especially with this demand right here. And I believe there was news coming up later too. But either way, if I would have taken this trade aggressive or at the candle break entry, I mean, you can see that it played out. It started messing around here and it eventually kept going lower. So this was a really, really good setup. Just wanted to show you guys, this is, basically similar to the other setup where it broke a low, didn't break above a high right at a supply setup, and then immediately tanked. And this one was just with confluence with the 200 moving average, so it was even more confluence in my opinion. But just wanted to show you guys, short of my way of thinking when I'm, taking these trades, looking at market structure. Market structure is like my #1 confluence. You want to make sure that if you're taking a supplier demand, that it makes sense with market structure. You can take counter trends and they sometimes will work out, but more times than not, if you just wait and be patient for the ones that are going with the trend, like this trade, then you'll have a lot higher win rate. And that's what I've noticed from me trading. And this is just on the 5-minute time frame. Let me see, actually, was there a confluence? There wasn't a 15-minute setup, but it was still respecting, under the 200 moving average, still respecting market structure on the 15 as well. So I know this was a quick video, but I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys made it to the end, leave a comment if you guys got any value from this video. I like showing you guys these videos and just kind of going through my thought process. I hope that I'm able to explain it, what's going on in my head well enough for you guys to understand. If you have any questions on the setups, let me know down below. Also, let me know how your trading week went. If you guys had a good trading week, I had an okay trading week. I was up about 1.5% on my new challenge, so not too bad. But could have been better. Hoping next week is clean. There was a lot of news this week, so hoping next week we have a really clean week. But if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, I would really appreciate you guys subscribing, liking the video, leaving any comments. It helps me out a lot, helps grow awareness to the channel. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.